This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Well, Dame Dash proves his innocence in this $50 million debacle. They're saying that he violated a woman that was doing photographs for her. Now that I know what the woman looks like, remember we were trying to find pictures of her last night? There's no way Dame Dash wouldn't her. I mean, allegedly. We got to just say allegedly for the whole story, okay? Because it's between these two. But listen, only they know what really happened. But come on, Dame didn't go in the room and violate her in any way. Come on, man. Stop it. Yeah, I'll link it below, man, so you guys can watch. I'm not going to play the whole video. Plus, the video, I only put up screenshots where it's not violating the other person's rights because they are in the middle of a legal battle now. But, so Dame Dash hired this woman to come and take photos. I guess they were working on a project together. He promised to go 50-50 with her, and even in the video that he uses as evidence, he reaffirms that he will go 50-50 with her. You know, like that was what they agreed upon. But here's the problem. So Raquel, I think that's the girl's name that's engaged to Dame Dash, that's having his baby, and they've been together for a long time. I think over 10 years. She gave this woman her credit card to go get a hard drive to back up all the photos they did and everything. This woman bought an iPad. Like, I don't understand how someone would do this. Like, this, first of all, my phone alerts me every time my credit card is used. Okay, so every time I use it, I get an alert of how much money was spent. I'm sure Raquel has the same thing, okay? So, iPad was bought for they say $3,000, but I've never seen an iPad that cost $3,000. I've seen the $1,500 Pro one. I guess maybe you could spec it out to $3,000. But anyways, $3,000 iPad, iPhone. I know iPhones can get up to $1,400 right now. It looked like a nice one. She bought a CD drive. She bought a CD drive for her. Who uses CDs? Nobody. So that was weird. And she bought some toggles for her devices. So Dame Dash approached her and said, "Yo, you're robbing me," and he's right. Yeah, now you cannot buy a $3,000 iPad. I just looked it up. The highest spec'd out one is $1,600. So it doesn't matter. It's still robbery, okay? Who needs a $1,600 iPad anyways? It doesn't do that much stuff, it's better just to get a laptop at that point, You're going to have to get a keyboard for it anyways. Dame Dash proved his innocence. He put a caption up that says, "This is what sitting up black man looks like live." So he filmed this whole thing when he exposed her, and she was they got into an argument. But I'm glad Dame filmed it because it proves his innocence in this situation. A judge will easily look at this and be like, "Yo, you guys are money chasing over here, not even clout chasing. You're just coming for Dame and his money because you're mad because you got exposed, that you were trying to steal from him." So first they come to your house and they try to rob you. Then they get caught trying to make a good guy look like a bad guy, and they try to extort you. Chris Brown, the lawyer, is clearly the ringleader of a conspiracy. This is the third. Dame should probably not have pissed off the lawyer. I'm not saying Dame is wrong. He was saying the right things, but some people it's just not worth it because then they become obsessed. You're doing big things out here, and someone takes a small problem, makes it a big issue. You got to pick your battles. Some people will waste energy just trying to take you down, and it's not worth starting problems with people like that. But he was. I don't blame him for being angry in the situation. So he said, "This is the third lawsuit he has personally filed against me this year. From what I hear, the FBI should be doing their job. Stay tuned." And then he adds a bunch of people. "This is what really happened. Keep trying. I'm on point at all times." Well, I'm glad, Dame, you should always have, I think you should, if you're famous, you should have a camera system in your house. You don't have to feed it to the outside world. But you could do an internal camera system in your house and everything where it records, in the house somewhere. So you just have record of something if it happens, like this. Dame Dash, obviously they use the phone, but maybe he should think about installing internal camera systems where only he has access to the footage. You got to protect yourself out here. Next up, we got Shad Moss. He's telling everybody, hey, 2020, if you ain't adding to my life. I love it when people do this. They state how the next year's can be. If you ain't adding to my life in 2020, you ain't doing nothing for me. You can't. You done, man. You out of my life. This is a warning for everybody. You got 6 more days. Like, if that ain't the corniest thing I've ever heard in my life, man, get out of here, man. Then we got. Okay, so here's some more details on this. So Celina, Powell, and Snoop Dogg. So this is all alleged. We don't know if this really happened because it is Celina Powell. But you know what? It kind of matches up. Say a year ago, right? Over a year ago, Snoop got exposed by Celina. The way she describes the whole situation, they were messing with each other, and Snoop didn't send her home right or something. Put her in a bad position, and she went off on him. Snoop sent her some money, but it didn't show. Sometimes when you do a large wire, it should show up immediately if you got a good bank. But if you have a weird bank or something, sometimes it could take 24 hours, sometimes 48 hours. So Celina just figured she didn't get the money because she's used to getting cash apps and everything. So she went off and exposed them. And then the 20 grand hit her account for all the troubles. Snoop should have just made sure she got home that day. It would have been cheaper to rent her a car or to even get a professional limousine service. You don't even have to do an Uber. You get a professional limousine service than to do it this way. But she apologized and everything, but still, damage is done. Hey, man, a lot of stars act up. But I like Snoop. I hope his family and everything's intact. I hope this doesn't mess with his family life. Anyways, it's just the news. It's public, so... Jordan, you got to be careful when you do things because it could come back to haunt you. That goes for anybody. I appreciate you guys. Tower.
What do you feel your secret to success was? Or what do you feel helped you?
Faith, determination, and preparation, practice. Just like a basketball player or athlete, God treated mine. I ain't look up on it. I was talented, but I also went with the talent I practiced. I was humble. I feel like I still am. I was diligent. I was persistent. You know what I'm saying? I'm a workhorse. I deserve everything that come to me, bad and good. That's why it came to me. I believe in that. And I believe I can handle anything that he put in front of me.
I met Baby when I was 11, May 13, 1993, Friday the 13th. Never forget. I spit for Baby and, they gave me a card that I ain't never stopped calling the number on that motherfucker. It was 2 numbers on there. It was 522-3660 and 596-5109. The 3660 was the office number. The 5109 was Baby's beeper number. You knew niggas would be in that office from at least 8, 9 that morning to about 8, 9 that night. And after that, you got to beep them. That's how it went for Baby and Slim.
You have to want it. You have to be consistent. You have to get up every morning and be persistent and diligent with it and believe in yourself. Have faith in yourself. You have to be consistent at anything you do and practice at it. You might have a God-given talent, but you still have to fine-tune your skills and be consistent with that daily, day in and day out, until what you're doing is like breathing. It's a natural reflex. Success didn't just fall in Gucci Mane's lap. It just didn't fall in Lil Wayne's lap. Lil Wayne had to beep that number, harass Slim, day in and day out, until they would take his call and give him a chance and let him rap for them. And then eventually, they gave him a shot and gave him an album, and then gave him another album, until he was holding the whole company up. He kept Cash Money going. Look at Gucci Mane. He gets up every morning, early, wakes up, practices his skills, loves what he does, has faith in himself. When everybody tells him he sucks, he keeps going and perseveres through the hate. And then he makes it to where he is now. It takes consistency.
Even when I didn't have it or don't got it, I go get. Never been lazy, never been like that. I always been up early, never slept. Still to this day, I wake up 8, 9 o'clock ready to go to work. Cause that's just how I am. Even if there ain't no work to do, I'll make something to be done. Cause you just can't be lazy. Never been on that. I did this myself.
Even when you don't feel like working, even when you don't feel like practicing, you force yourself because you don't want to set yourself in reverse. You want to take steps forward, not steps backward. So you get up and you work and you don't be lazy. You have to outwork the other person. There's another person across the country, across the world that wants your spot. They're going to outwork you and you cannot let them.
I go hard in the paint with this rap shit. Real hard. I take it real seriously. I take every single thing I do, every word, every letter, every sentence, every phrase, every quote, every chorus, every verse, every bridge, every intro, every outro. Personal.
Bouncing around. You feel me? It's all over my body. So Isis, Sign Yourself, The Flair, CEO. You can read everything about me is about that music. I'm an artist. I love doing music. I'm passionate about it. Because my life that I do outside of music is so much like a story and a testimony. Everybody need to hear it. Because there ain't nobody living the life I live. I ain't even bragging on it, you know what I'm saying? It's just a true statement. Because I just hit the booth and just express myself. They jumping on it because they know it's credible.
You have to live and you have to breathe what you do. And you have to be honest with yourself and be honest with your customers. Because if you're not honest with them, they'll see right through you and then you won't be authentic anymore. And they won't want you. They won't want what you're offering. So be who you are and live it.
But the reality of my day is, you know, waking up, seeing the sun, getting money till I die. And I really don't see nothing else. And nothing else have ever been important to me since way back when. And because of that, because of my hustle, because of my grind, I'm successful. I'm wealthy, and I'm confident. And I ain't had the best deals, Daddy. You dig? But a nigga smart and a nigga grind. If you know how to do that shit right there, and you ain't got no other choice, you can't even control getting money if you're grinding.
With consistency and hard work, eventually comes success. With success comes confidence. And with confidence comes happiness. Be consistent at whatever you're doing. Live it, breathe it, believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. That belief in yourself should get you up in the morning, should make you grind. You know you're going to be successful if you stay consistent. No lazy days, no days off. It's not always going to be easy. You're going to have to make sacrifices. But with those sacrifices will come a lot more happiness and a lot more freedom. You might not be watching the games on Sunday nights. You might not be able to go to certain dinners with your friends. You might have to stay home, work on your passion, work on what you believe in. But it will all pay off if you stay consistent with it.
What do you foresee for the future?
Can't tell the future, but What I hope to see is a successful rap career, successful movie career, direct the movie, direct my own videos. My publishing company doing good. So Icy Boy is doing good. My brother staying out of trouble, just being, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Family eating good, my mama living, my little brother living good, growing up. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but the family, dog.
Jordan Tower.